Alright, we're here at Show Me Go Explorers looking at this lovely location. It is the Shoemaker-Dumolt Stagecoach House. Right here we've got a little pamphlet doohickey kind of about the Cooper County Historical Society did a blurb on the Shoemaker-Dumolt House. There's a whole thing and reason why it's here. We're going to go in and have a look at it, starting with the outside, and figure out what the story is with this place.
We'll give you more of a description after we do the exploration.
We'll fill that in too. We'll probably have that in commentary or somewhere. So as you can see, sorry, we're right by a really busy road. This is
it's called a lintel.
The lintel. That was the maker of this place. O.H.P. Shoemaker. In 1860 is when this building was erected. O stands for Oliver. I'm not entirely sure about the H.P. But we were told, the second line there, it says Shoemake, and they ran out of space, so the ER is there in the bottom. And I'll try to...
All this limestone was also quarried from the local area from here in Midwestern Missouri.
Yes. So you can see this is an example. Some of the limestone pieces that are originally from around this area when it was built in 1860. And no one has really been inside. See some stagecoach wheels. This is where people would stop to pick up mail and put their horses in for overnight during the Civil War. So here we have the door. You can see it's just completely overgrown out here. I was told the roof and all of that is original. That's a metal tin roof up there, still intact.
The fascia, everything is original.
And so
I believe the lady told us that the only thing that they've actually done to this place was they ripped out the old wooden floor because it was infested with termites, and they laid concrete down.
all right, we're gonna go inside and have a look. Let's see, I'll try to kind of got a light going in here for you guys. We've got a, ooh, look, one of those old toy car things you're sitting right in. Pieces of a pitchfork. Lots of tools, original. All of this is still here. Tires. For a little while, people lived here, we were told as well. They turned this into a kind of like a little apartment setup. But obviously no one's lived in here for several years. We've just got all kinds of goodies in here. Is that, oh, that is, it's an original desk. School
Wow.
desk. Yeah. Alright, try to some more. You can see here's the,
Let's have a peek, shall we?
right. Those are part of the window panes that were knocked out in that window back over there. Original pieces. Let's see what's in the desk.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at those books. What year?
The New Basic Readers, Fun Wherever We Are, Room 2. I can't remember. Something. No, that doesn't help much. Wow.
Tired down here. Yeah.
1921 through 1956.
Original school readers.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Ooh, what'd you find? Missouri? Yep, Missouri State Highway Patrol badge.
Groovy. Allison Jerry books. Central Elementary School. Wow. 1957.
A lot of stuff from all ages. This old filing cabinet. Oh, you want to have a gander?
Yes, ma'am. Just 1 second. We've
got this.
everything back just like I found it.
Look at all this. All that. Now that wood up here is milled. You can tell, she said. But like, we've got original wood doors. Ooh. Wouldn't be the Midwest without some antlers.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Linear file.
Patrol news.
Oh, that's right.
This is a lot of stuff from the fellow who actually lived
Used to live in this house too.
on this property, not
Yes.
necessarily in this
Yes.
house, but on another house, in another house on this property. So a lot of this stuff
Go
is going
back
to be
here.
paid. Lots of files, lots of nice things, neat things to find.
More stuff. A lot of this stuff in here was moved in when the fellow came back to live in the house on the property. So this is currently being used for storage, but that being said, the structure itself is original. And therefore all of this is still from the 1800s. Oh, we've got a
With the exception
of obviously the things
heater.
that are brought in recently, yes, over the past few years from. But this was the stable area, the stagecoach, where the stagecoaches would pull up. That whole.
The lady told us that there was a guy who used to live here back during the Civil War, I suppose, and he used to stay upstairs, which we'll show you here in just a minute. But he used to stay here, and when somebody would come in with a coach, his job was to get up, go outside, greet them, and lead the horses down to the stream to water them, and then he would return them here, and they would be kept and cared for. Like you notice on the walls here, you've got some old tools and devices with which to help with horses. I'm not exactly sure what those did, but look at those old ice picks up there.
Oh, yes.
Like in the old Three Stooges episodes where they carried the ice up the hill. By the time Curly get to the top, it was just a little bitty ice cube. Classic.
Oh, yes. Original tools, original.
Look at this old radio. This old,
Yes,
wow, look at this. Wow.
a very fallout. Okay, now we're going to go back outside because as you can see there is a door and stairs up here, but the door will open.
Yeah, the door
So-
leads to the loft.
Yes, the door leads to the loft, so we're going to go back around and we'll start from back outside. And this door is currently blocked and pretty much bolted. We're not going to bother trying to open this one, but you can see how it was painted at one point, probably when it was made into that little apartment for that short time. So alright folks, taking it back out.
You guys can believe it, this house is almost 160 years old.
Yes. Back out, more original limestone. More gorgeous natural plant growth and stone structure.
The lady actually told us that right here there was a chimney, and the wind blew. Of course, we get some pretty strong winds in this area, and it actually blew the whole chimney down. So, and I don't know if you guys know or not, but with these places actually being registered as historical or something that was built long enough ago to be historical, you can only restore it according to certain specifics in order for it to still be considered part of the historical establishment. But you have your original windows, which of course the stones are beginning to shift. Over here on this side, we have these really neat vines. Really, really neat vines. This is an amazing place, folks. It really is. It's fantastic.
We're now on the back side of the Stagecoach House. And see, we're coming up. That's the door that I was showing you when we were inside. And we'll go in there in just a second and show you more of the exterior first. That's the other door, the painted door. So we'll take you over here.
The lady said right here on this tar line actually marked at one point where they'd actually built an addition to this place, but it has long since fallen down. Which once again is one of the great reasons why we're trying to film these places, so that doesn't happen any further before we can catch it.
And we've got, here is the window. You can see the window panes, the original glass falling out. And then on this side, you can see, I'll try to back up, how the wood is shifted from the stone itself. Being 160 years old, it could have been a lot worse, I guess. But yeah, just all this growth is just taken over natural vegetation. So alright, we said we're going to go up to the loft, and back to the door. Original farm door. Check this out. I love doorknobs. I'm one of those people. Isn't that precious? Yeah, whoops, there we go. Some light on the subject. Metal and everything. Okay, so here we got the door open, and as you can see, the stairs, I mean, they're right there. So we're gonna carefully trudge upwards. Oof.
So the back door gets you upstairs, that's for sure.
Oh yes. Sorry. I know I'm going slow, but I don't want to fall.
Steps.
It's also darker in here, up here, so I will try my best to shed some light on the subject. So now you can see I'm at the tip top of the loft of the Stagecoach House. Ooh. We've got dirt daubers or wasps or something flying around here. They love a place like this. More of the original wood, and then you can see underneath the tin of the roof. The lady said that lives here now, she liked taking her son up here when it was raining, and they would just listen to the rainstorms on the metal roof. It's one of my favorite sounds too, actually. So yeah, there's just some more storage up here. More vents and ventilation. It's not being used for anything. Ooh, pretty. All that.
I wonder what that metal rod is.
That's where
there.
part of the chimney was too, you can see from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
And she said that one of the ladies actually hung their laundry up here on these metal lines that they've got running across.
Wires. Yeah.
And they actually have lights in here. Of course, there is no power.
Yeah. Okay.
There is.
We'll take
there
you
are
to
lights.
the other side. Yes, here, I'll show you.
A little bit darker in here, folks, but we'll try our best to get it to where you can see.
Yeah, we're... Okay, stepping down. Woo. See, there's just, like, there's a door-ish kind of frame holding up this. It's all open. It's all
Look
open.
here. Wasp.
Oh, yep. See?
Yes.
Ooh, there it goes. Okay. So now we're going to step into this realm. And again, just...
The floor feels pretty solid. This is all original wood. So you can imagine we're walking on wood that was here since 1860. You see the vines that are coming up through? It's incredible, folks. Look at this.
Yeah.
This place is truly remarkable. And we're so fortunate that these people are letting us come into their places and document.
Oh yes. No, we always get permissions before we go in.
We don't break, we don't take, we don't vandalize, we preserve.
Yeah, we just
And
want
we
to
show it to you.
Yeah.
Look at this.
She's talked about wanting to restore this coach house, but as you can imagine, like we mentioned earlier, with specifications and things, not only is it a rigid process and very tedious, it's also costly.
Oh, come here, look at this original. Look at this original wood.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Original wood beam
That was
on the edge of the roof there. Look at that.
hand hewn. Does that work?
I think that's only for stone. I don't know if that works for wood.
Oh, incredible, folks.
Oh, wow.
Look at that big nest right there. What is that?
Oh.
Something come out of there. I'm going to...
No. We're trying to be mindful of the critters, too. They love this place. Oh, look at that. A little Santa sleigh.
Hey.
Little decoration. Holiday.
Without Mr. Santa.
No, he's right there.
He's right there. He's having a nap, taking the day off. Said I've been taking a day off for like the last 20 years up here.
There's his reindeer.
That's awesome.
2 of them. That makes me think of that movie. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you like nests.
They're here.
They are here. They're here. But yeah, like I said, you can see that original. I love that tin right there that you can just see the metal still that was nailed to the top of this thing.
So back in the day, this is, of course, the loft. This is where the bedrooms would have been. Like the bedroom, this is where the beds would have been. And this is where the families would have slept. All the families throughout history that have stayed here. And that is incredible, because it's still here. Think about how many Christmases and how many holidays that families spent in this place. Think about how many different experiences they've had. Their dreams.
Looking out those windows.
Looking out those windows.
Watching the rain.
What would they have seen looking out those windows? What would they have seen in 1860?
Okay, we're going to step back
You can
down.
also see right here before we go. You can see right there, we've got the chimney line.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this place is incredible. Be careful on those steps.
Yep.
Take my hand away.
Oh, I think I got it. There are no rails or anything. This is all whew. Just slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, it's warm up there. Oh, that breeze feels good. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take you guys over here and show you this gorgeous original well. And this is the stone, a stone bowl, which obviously has no water in it, but it still remains there.
The owner actually told us that they have no idea what that would have been used for.
We got something that says IXLGALV.pump. But yeah, this is still here in all its original beauty, right? The crank and everything, it looks like. You can just see. Is it GEM? I wonder what GEM.
We'll have to look that one up.
General Electric Motor. No, I don't know if that's who that is.
Or if any of you guys know what
right.
GEM stands for, you know, leave a comment. Let us know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
We're going to try to make videos for you guys every week.
We'll do what we can as we get... Here's the other side of the...
See how much growth we've got?
Yeah.
How much growth we've got right here?
Yeah.
This entire side of the house.
This is just one side of the coach house we were just in. And it's just, I mean, that's a whole wall of plant. See, we'll keep walking and show you guys where we started. See, it's just all grown in on that side there at this point. But yeah, this just a little stagecoach house, 160-year-old house. A lot of history. We'll inform you guys of more of that later. We've actually got pamphlets and things that has more information that we'll read up on and give a more concise story of what more went on here, because there's a whole lot. This house was involved with the Civil War. I know they were pro-Union. That's why they moved out here. The family originally came from, I think, Kentucky and maybe Illinois, from what I read, and came out here, built this place, and started helping with the horses that were coming by, that were
just living their lives.
So
in the big days of 1860.
All right. We've got one more little thing to kind of look at and show you. I'm gonna
Yeah, there's actually a horse trough. We'll point it down so that we won't be disclosing the
Right.
location of the person's home.
Yes.
And that is, I hope that you understand, that is only for their safety.
And their privacy.
Yes.
There are people that still live, there are residents on this property, so.
But the cool thing is, there's actually a watering trough that was made in 1860 by the man who built this place. And he used, of course, now it's overgrown by this pine tree, but I'll pull it back so that you can see it. Look at that. She turned it into a planter at one point when this tree was not nearly as full, and now it's completely overgrown.
But
So this person's plans are to actually have it pulled out back in this area so that it can be seen by folks who like it.
But that trough was used to water the horses that were brought up here and stabled at the stagecoach. The lady that still lives here even told stories of other people that had remembered hearing stories of their grandfathers. And one of them was a lady that had a grandfather that his job, like we said, was to feed and water and take care of the horses. And that was the trough they used to get them hydrated. All right.
All right, guys, there's actually one more thing on this property we're going to check out. It's really super neat, very small, super neat. Look at that.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't know why I did that.
It is an amazing little shed that was built, she said once
Doorknob.
again, a long time ago. We actually didn't get the full details on what year this place was erected, but we have permission to go inside.
This was the smokehouse, she said?
Yes, it was a smokehouse. This side, actually, they used to come over and park their things under. Their vehicle or whichever at the time. And of course this side started to fall off. There was another piece attached to it, so they pulled it off and they put it over here. So at one point, this place would have had another awning like that. One of the first things that I saw in this building, check it out. Check this out. Good old Missouri for you.
No, it's not live. That's the
Just
the little skin shell shed. No, they shed. I can't remember. It's not skin. It's not. But this is the cicada. Cicada did.
We get lots of those.
Oh yeah, it's very common.
So let's go inside.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Got a stick in here for the locking mechanism.
Oh yes, very.
Pardon me while I step in front.
Oh.
No power. That's quite all right.
Oh yeah, but you can just see this is just a little. There's down here. It's like a step over. Woo!
Careful, Miller.
Walked right into that cobweb.
Here. Rock it out.
Yeah, I did. All right. Oh, am I gonna? But yeah, just
I can get a little extra light.
storage and
We will have better lighting eventually, guys.
yeah, this camera didn't come equipped, but we're working
Power
it.
source over there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Look at all of these old tools, and there's an old horseshoe back in there.
Oh, there sure is.
Really? You can tell this place definitely geared toward horses. Something else I like are these old boxes. Oh, I love these. Look at that old, it's like an old toolbox.
Oh wow.
Good grief, that's incredible. Don't want to pull it out, afraid to break it. But if you lean this way, you can see the saw.
Oh. Yep.
Isn't that cool? Just an old box of sorts.
Great. Here's that lid.
Got some pipe and
Lid.
things like that. Oh yes, lid, thank you. That is too cool.
Yeah.
Isn't this cool, guys?
All this up here you can see more metal tin roof.
The old gas pump.
Oh, hang on, I'll get there.
Got an old gas pump.
Oh, neat. Woo! There it is.
And like, isn't that part of horse rigging?
I would imagine like a yoke
For
or something.
fields
maybe?
or I have to do some more research
Yeah,
on
we
the
will.
ways of the equestrian.
All right, but this is a little smokehouse hut thing that, like I said, is now Obviously not smoking. It's warm, but it's not smoking.
Old oil can back there.
Oh, where?
Down here.
Ah! I love that.
Cool, isn't it?
How vintage.
Yes. And then, oh, more horseshoes on a...
Oh, yes.
Lots of chains right there.
Definitely, definitely. I love how they kept just that essence of the coach house and
Very
what, you
old
know,
yes.
what that was. Awesome.
Very old trailer license plate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stepping out. Look at this door, you guys. Like, I love old doors, barn doors. Get a lot of that out here in the good old Midwest.
And I will.
All right. So yeah, and this smoke cellar is just literally, look, right across the way from that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coach house that we just had a venture in.
Yeah, look at that roof.
I know.
That's great.
Well, okay, folks, I think that's all the shooting we've got for now. Like I said, we'll fill you in later with more details, and absolutely, we'll be back out with more videos, more locations, more exploring.
Absolutely, guys, and until later, keep exploring.